Hey everyone, welcome back to Toni on Real Estate Education. Today we're diving into the topic of eminent domain and condemnation. At first glance, it may sound a bit complicated, but it's actually pretty interesting. All right, so let's start with eminent domain. Picture this. You own a piece of land or a house, and suddenly the government wants to build a railway, parkway, school, or a public park right where your property stands. Eminent domain is the power that allows the government to acquire private property for public use. It dates back to our founding fathers, who wrote it into the Fifth Amendment of the United States. A little side note, most people recognize the Fifth Amendment as the law that protects accused criminals from having to testify against themselves. The founding fathers of the United States were able to foresee issues that may occur if the government needed to acquire property from landowners for the public good. Thankfully, they also sympathized with the landowners in such a way that they felt just compensation would be needed to be awarded with the taking of the private land. Now, how does this process actually work? Well, first, the government needs to prove that the taking of your property serves the public good. They'll often offer you fair compensation for what they're taking. However, if you don't agree with the amount they're offering, or if you believe the taking isn't for a legitimate public purpose, you have the right to challenge it in court. This is where condemnation comes into play. It's essentially the legal process through which the government exercises its power of eminent domain. It involves the government filing a lawsuit to acquire the property, and from there, the courts determine if the taking is constitutional and fair. Let's make this more relatable. Many times, homes, businesses, and even entire neighborhoods were affected by eminent domain. What immediately comes to mind is Central Park here in New York. That is a significant example of the city acquiring land through eminent domain. Now, what if you find yourself in a situation where the government wants your property? It's crucial to understand your rights. You have the right to negotiate for fair compensation. You can also seek legal advice to ensure your rights are protected throughout the process. So there you have it, eminent domain and condemnation. It's a powerful tool that governments have to carry out public projects, but it's also a concept that sparks debates about property rights and the balance between public and private interests. All right, everyone, so thanks for tuning in. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. All right, until next time.